Hey Capricorn, I'm Jude. Welcome to your 2024 forecast. And to start with, we're going to look at what's the overall energy for the year. Then we're going to look at what the good things are. We're going to look at what the challenges might be. And we're going to look at an X factor, something you didn't consider. And then we're going to close the reading out with a message from Spirit. All right, so I'm just getting your cards going here, and we've got a lot coming out. So I'm just going to have a look at the overall energy for the year, and then the good things, and the challenges, and the X factor. Okay, so Capricorn, the overall energy for the year is the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. So, wow, beautiful energy. The Ace of Pentacles is about an opportunity or something of enormous value and how you move forward with that. So this kind of comes in. It can also talk about a very strong sense of self-worth and self-value. But then it feels like with the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles that you're getting together with other people and creating something of potentially enormous value in a very happy energy here. So there's a lot of creativity, emotional joy, but this is be like a group of friends getting together and, say, starting a charity or a not-for-profit or building a home together, or there's a beautiful energy of expansion and growth and happiness here. How good's that? All right, good things. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Page of Wands, and we've got the Knight of Cups. So from that place, it looks like you're really weighing this up, because the Knight of Pentacles can be a card that represents Capricorn. And there's a stillness here of you working out what you're going to do with this opportunity, which is this pentacle. And it's like the Knight likes to look at the landscape and kind of go, all right, what will this mean? Where will I be 12 months from now? What's this all going to look like? What time and energy will I invest in this? What will it cost me? What will it return me? There's a lot of deep contemplation there. But the Page of Wands is news coming in, and this feels like an exciting new project, something that feels quite inspiring. And with the Knight of Cups here, it feels like something that is a heart project. It's something that has enormous emotional value and meaning to you of how you go out in the world, or a contribution to the world. Beautiful cards. Okay, the challenges potentially. And remember, these are general Capricorn, so they may or may not resonate, but let's have a look at what the cards are saying. The Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. You've got a lot of knights on the table here. And the knights are when we're starting to get a bit of a handle on the energy, and it's evolving and growing, and it's how we're going out into the world. So the Five of Cups says there's some emotional sadness here. Now, this is a card too that says, you know, we're looking at, this little character's looking at the three cups that have spilt. So that's sort of, I'm feeling sad type of feeling. But there are two cups upright behind this character. So it's a card that says, yeah, there's something there with sadness, but it's like when you're ready to have a look around, you'll see there's still a couple of upright cups. And then the Eight of Cups says you go looking for your happiness. Now, that can be an internal search. It doesn't have to literally mean you're going somewhere, Capricorn. It can. You might be going on a hiking trip or something like that. Or you might say, I'm going to go and, you know, not look back, I'm moving on. But it doesn't have to be that literal. It can be just an internal process. but it is an internal process. It's about you going within and saying, what do I need that will make me feel emotionally fulfilled? And the Knight of Swords, because these are challenge energies, the Knight of Swords can be when we get in our head a little bit and we get into a thinking frenzy kind of, and our mind races. So with these cards, it's good to remember these sorts of energies when we get those challenges, and who's around you to provide that emotional support, because in the overall energy, it says you know who your close friends are and they are there. So if these things show up in your world, remember to reach out. And in terms of the thinking, you've got this big creative project that you've been working on and planning here. So I don't feel like there's much going to hold you back this year, Capricorn. The X factor is exciting. The X factor could be about overseas travel. It can be about a lot of opportunities coming in very quickly. And it can be about business expansion, work overseas, business overseas. You're perfectly okay where you are. You've built a solid foundation under yourself, which the Knight of Pentacles would suggest as well. But there's going to be a lot coming very quickly according to these cards, because it's an X factor, and it's like, oh wow, and it's going to be, will I go and do this? Can we expand that way? It's kind of like a great problem to have, Okay, all right, I'm just going to close your reading out, Capricorn, with a message from Spirit for you. Okay, and what have we got? Seven of Cups. Yeah, there's a choice, isn't there always? But the Seven of Cups says when we get choices, we have to weigh up, is it real? Am I just doing wishful thinking here? How real is this? So we work that process through, and we use our clear thinking, and we use our soul guidance as well. Often the Seven of Cups says, listen to your soul. What's your soul telling you? And it's tying in with this Knight of Cups. What's your soul kind of steering you towards, Capricorn? Because the Seven of Cups says in this choice process, sometimes we can have unconscious drivers, and sometimes our emotions can fog our thinking. I'm not saying don't have emotions, because they're definitely around and they're very, strong in this reading. But the Seven of Cups says, sometimes we need to just listen to what our soul wants us to do. Where's that soul nudge taking you? That's what I can see in these cards, Capricorn. I hope you have a fabulous year. Bye from me.